Today marks the start of early voting for the 2024 election cycle, running until Friday, November 1st. Reporter Celine Bocanegra with the need-to-know details for voters interested in casting a mail-in ballot.
Elections administrators for both Hidalgo and Cameron County are answering voting questions like what you need to vote, where to vote, and how to vote through mail. Hidalgo County Elections Administrator Hilda Salinas lists the eligibility criteria to vote by mail in Hidalgo County. To vote by mail, a person may be eligible if they are expected to give birth within 3 weeks before or after Election Day, absent from the county of registration during the early voting period and on Election Day, confined in jail but otherwise eligible, civically committed under Chapter 841 of the Texas Health and Safety Code. Cameron County Elections Administrator Remy Garza says if a Cameron County resident is eligible to vote by mail, the county will mail the ballot to their place of residence. He gives us 2 examples of those who may be eligible.
An individual who's going to be out of Cameron County, somebody who is 65 years or older, or somebody who has a disability.
Garza says you can request an application for ballot by mail by calling 956-544-0809 or by visiting CameronVotes.com. You can then cast a mail-in ballot to Cameron County Department of Elections and Voter Registration at 1050 East Madison Street in Brownsville. If you live in Hidalgo County Elections Administrator Hilda Salinas says you can send a mail-in ballot to 213 South Closner Boulevard in Edinburg or by faxing to 956-393-2039. You can also email your ballot to co.hidalgo.tx.us.
But please keep in mind that if you decide to email it or to fax it, we do need to have the original here in our office within 4 business days.
Garza goes on to explain how every poll has been made accessible for voters with disabilities.
But if you have special circumstances, we ask that you contact our office just so we can make sure that either we have an accommodation that can facilitate it. We do have ADA compliant machines at each of the polling locations that if they need help reading the ballot or seeing the size of the font on the ballot, or even if they're unable to read the ballot themselves.
As a reminder for those who plan on voting by mail, make sure to have a valid form of identification, such as a Texas state ID or your election identification certificate. And if a helper is used, their name and address needs to be written next to the applicant's signature. Helpers must also sign the application. The deadline to apply to vote by mail is October 25th. For KVAQ-TV in Edinburg, Celine Bocanegra.
Registered and eligible voters may cast a ballot at any early voting location in their county of residence, including the ones at UTRGV. In Cameron County, voters may cast a ballot at Salon Gardenia in the Student Union on the Brownsville campus at the following hours of operation. Hidalgo County voters may also cast a ballot in the Edinburg Student Academic Center lobby during the times and days on screen. Voters are required to bring one of the 7 forms of ID, which includes a Texas driver's license, a personal state ID, or one of the others listed on screen. Election Day is November 5th. For more information on voting, visit votetexas.gov.